Hey guys, it's the festive season and we are going to make up a green bean casserole. Now that sounds boring, but can you imagine green beans with bacon and a beautiful creamy sauce? Oh, it's going to be so good. So let's do this. So the first thing you want to do is caramelize up your onions. I'm going to start by adding some butter to a pan, and this is over medium-high heat. And we'll just let this melt down. And I always add in a bit of oil just to keep the butter from burning. Half a tablespoon or so. In with a couple of sliced onions. A few cracks of salt just to extract that water from the onion. And we'll just stir these around. Reduce the heat to medium-low. And we're just going to let these caramelize up, and low and slow is the technique. Actually, you could even do these the night before. And this goes over top of the casserole dish, guys. And I just love caramelized onions. I have them on everything. Even sandwiches. Yes, sandwiches. While the onions are caramelizing, let's work on our green beans. And we're just going to cut these into bite-sized chunks. Now, just as a side note, some of the green beans come with an annoying little strip here, so you want to trim the edges and pull that strip off. But these come pre-stripped, or whatever you want to call it. Now our beans are going into a pot of salted boiling water. And what the salt does is bring out that greenness in the beans and perks them right up. Now we're going to let our green beans boil away for about 5 minutes, just to the point where they're tender. Now the green beans are done, I'm just going to spider them out and add them to our casserole dish. And look how nice and green these beans are, guys. Wow. Now our onions have caramelized up, and don't these look beautiful? A nice golden brown. I'm just going to add them to a bowl, and we'll just set these aside. Next up, in the same pan as the onions, I'm going to go in with 6 strips of bacon that I've chopped up. Now we'll just go ahead and fry this up over medium-high heat. Bacon, bacon, I love bacon. Now our bacon is kind of crisp up there. I'm going in with 3 cloves of chopped garlic. Of course, you know me, I've got to have garlic. And we'll just stir and saute this just until the point where the garlic becomes fragrant. Oh, this is smelling so good, guys. Next up, in with a can of cream of mushroom soup. About half a cup of heavy cream. You can add a little more depending on how soupy you want it, and you can add milk too if you don't have cream. A good hit of pepper. You don't want salt because that bacon is already salty, but it's up to you. And we'll just stir until everything is nicely combined and bring this to a good boil. And just look, guys, how creamy and wonderful this looks. Oh, so good. All right, now we have a good boil happening here. I am just going to spoon that ever so delicious mixture over our green beans. Beans as big as submarines. Now, of course, some of those ever so delicious onions over the top. Now this is going into a 400-degree Fahrenheit, 200 Celsius preheated oven for about 20 minutes until that's hot and bubbly. While the casserole is baking, guys, I can just see this being beautifully paired up with a honey-glazed ham and some potatoes. And I'll put a link just above and also in the description section below because we do have those recipes. After 20 minutes, guys, we are done, and it's hot and bubbly and looks and smells so good. And there you have it, my friends, our incredibly delicious green bean casserole. It doesn't get much better. Okay, let's scoop in, guys, and see what we have. Uh-oh. And just look at this, guys. Doesn't that look incredible? That bacon, the green beans, and that creamy sauce. Oh. This is just so good. That sauce, the bacon, those caramelized onions are fantastic along with the green beans. What a fantastic side dish. You just got to make this up, guys. It is so good. I could have this just for a meal in itself.